Alright guys, whoops, you're way too close. Tribal is where we're going to be today at pattern-collections.com. Mimi has done a nice video and we're going to do this one. I think I've done this one already on my channel, but it's not posted on here, so this is where I'm going. This one's really interesting. There's the... You're too close. Okay, there's the sample. It's this bit here in the middle. And so that's what we're aiming for. Number one is to make a spiral. And then coming out from that spiral, we're going to make this sort of curve horn shape. It's kind of like a candy cane, but it's pointed. And then we're going to do another one of that same kind of a shape coming up and behind. So it's like a pointy banana or pointy leaf. And then look, we're going to do that again. And we're just going to do it all the way around. There's 4 of them. And that's it. That's the shape, is that pointy banana shape in front and behind. And then we can do whatever we want with it once we've got that shape filled in. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Can we, if we have this shape, curious, if we have this shape here, can we get one of these arms kind of coming in this way from another shape? Bet you we could. Wonder if I can do 5 of these. Well, we'll just try it. Oh, knocking things over. We will just try. Who knows what's going to happen? I got 2 different colored pieces of paper out today because I wasn't sure what color I wanted to do. But on camera, that one looks white. It's actually a really light lavender. See, here's my white pen. It's actually lavender. But then there's that light blue. I don't know which one I want to do. Should we go purple? I haven't done purple out, I don't think, ever. Let's do purple. Why not? And then let's plan, let's plan a few things here. If I do one here, coming, kind of, the petals kind of come this way. Can I put one here? Oh no, not like that. See, that's why I need to plan. If I put it here and I do my petals this way, then I can put one here going this way. Will that all fit? Let's give it a go. See what happens. So the first thing I want to do is draw a spiral. Let me find the middle of this page though. I do want to be more centered than sometimes. Sometimes I'm centered, sometimes I'm not. I think I want to be a little more centered. Make sure I'm right in the middle of the page. And then I also want a border. Okay. That's, excuse me. Okay, so now I'm going to do a spiral right here. Like that. And you are kind of far away. Let me bring you in. And then I'm going to do this sort of banana, pointy banana shape here. Right? Like that. Not sure I like that shape, but that's the shape I made. We're going to make another one here. Oh, no, that one's not good. Better. And then okay, that works. Not overly happy with the shapes of those two, but you know, I for some reason decided I needed to come from the bottom. You should have come up and then back down. Don't ask me why I needed to go up and then up again, because they don't connect. Brains sometimes do not function the way you expect them to. Okay, so let's do one here. I'm going to come up. And up. And up. Much better. Go ahead and let those guys just overlap wherever they decide they're living. Making it a little more organic than the step out kind of shows. But that's okay. The more you can overlap your patterns, the more they look like they belong together than just kind of plopped on the page. So I do like them to overlap. Okay. like bananas. I like that all of my arms are not the same. I think that looks really cool. This is fun. Now that I figured out how to draw it, it's very, very fun. And that would come up and come back and you wouldn't see most of that one. And look at that, since I've kind of tucked that in there, now that weird shape kind of disappears. Perfect. Like that. Awesome. I like how that turned out. Okay, so now I actually want to put that border in there. Excuse me. Slightly inside of where I drew. And I want it nice and fat. I'm going to take my 08. Go right inside of where I drew that. Because I want it just slightly smaller than what I drew. Okay. Hey, that looks really good. Really, really good. Some days, it just takes me a while to warm up. So you guys, if you've watched me for a while, you know that, I draw, whoop. I usually draw 3, make 3 videos in one day. I draw a whole week's worth in one day. And today I did a week and one day I did 4. But I was so discombobulated when I first started, and it's just been getting better and better as the week has gone, or as my drawing has gone on today. Sometimes you just need to kind of warm up. And it just took me a moment here. I was thinking if I wanted to shade with graphite or if I wanted to color, but I think I'm going to do graphite. But sometimes you do. Sometimes you're not in the right headspace. Sometimes you're haven't warmed up your fingers. Sometimes drawing just doesn't come easy, and that's okay. You don't have to be perfect. I certainly am not, and I show you all of my complete and total imperfections. And I'm okay with that. Because, you know, if all you ever see of someone is their best, then you feel like you're not good enough because you can't do what they've been doing. But that's because they've edited out the parts that aren't any good. And I think it's okay to be human and to just have the parts that are not the best. Just, that's how life is, you know. We can't edit life. We can't face tune it. We can't go back and only show the best parts. I mean, we can choose to do that on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You can choose, oh, I'm going to share this picture because that's a really cool picture. I like that picture. But in life, there are a lot of other things that happen in between those cool, great, nice pictures, right? Well, that happened to me today. If you go back to the drawing I did, the first one today, which was up and down 2, I was a mess today. So that, go back to Friday's video and remember that I thought it was Monday. I didn't do a good job of all sorts of things. I forgot to put in a new battery, my camera. I was just a mess. And could I have stopped my video and started completely over and drawn a brand new one and you wouldn't have known a darn thing? I could have. I absolutely could have. But that's not real. That's not real life. I keep it real around here. Still might want to put color in here. I feel like it needs something. Well, we'll see what happens when I'm finished shading here. I feel like I want all of these arms to be different colors. Just a rainbow of little things. When first it was called Tribal, I was envisioning myself making a really dark, bold, black drawing. And here, what did I come up with? A light pastel, super whimsical kind of a thing. That's interesting what happened. At least I find it interesting. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't care. Maybe I'm just blathering on for no reason. That's okay. I'm doing this for me, not for you, so it is what it is. But I do think I'm going to make these more of a floral. Excuse me. Okay, pens. We're going to go with pens today. We're going to go with pastel colors. There's a green, a light, I don't know what that is, a yellow. This is a light color. This is a light color. Need 5 light colors. And this one maybe. That's gray. I think that's gray. I don't think I want gray. Let's do that one. All right, I have no idea what colors it was that I just picked, but I just picked 5 light colors. And I'm just gonna color in these arms. See what happens. They're darker on screen than it is in real life. That's interesting. Might have something to do with the fact that the paper is purple and not white. Really don't notice that it's a purple paper. Okay, there's that one. Happy with that. Very bright, this one. Thought it was pastel. See, this is the problem I don't like on these particular pens, is that that does not match that. So you can't tell the colors without swatching each time. And I didn't swatch. So I thought I was grabbing a pastel, and it turns out I was grabbing a neon, kind of fluorescent-y, purpley pink, not a pastel. But I also feel like I want a darker contrast. Do I want to keep the centers white? I think I do. But I feel like I want dark in there. So I think I'm going to... Do I have a black in this set? I do. Or do I want a dark purple? Ugh. I don't know. No, we're going to go with black. And hope I don't ruin it. Let's stop right here and admire what it looks like at the moment, because it may go horribly wrong here in a second and I won't be able to come back. So let's envision this. I'll leave myself a bit of an edge around the shapes. And this pen is soaking up into the paper funny and making it fuzzy. Alrighty then. This could have been a mistake, but once you start, you got to keep on going. You know, it might be okay. This black is not as black as my permanent ink pens, but I didn't really want to use that because the tip on that one is going bad. So we're just gonna go with it here. And what happens, happens. Don't think it's going to be bad. This pen just needs need to give it a little more birth. Can't be quite as precise with it, and I just have to embrace that and be okay with it. But I can't be as precise because it's bleeding out into the paper. But I was envisioning, when I first heard the name, I was envisioning a black page, but I didn't want to draw on black. So this might be a good compromise. Great. Not too sure why I have the sounds on my phone. I usually turn my sounds off. See, there's another thing I wasn't paying attention to today. When I'm recording, I usually have my sounds off. Matter of fact, I usually have my sounds off at work too. I'm not too sure why my phone is got its sounds on unless it rebooted, which is possible. So while I'm coloring, I'll answer a question. Let's see, let's go over to my book and see what this says. If you could have any one specific power over other people, what would it be? I would want the power to make people be nice to each other. If people could just act kinder and don't say stupid things to each other, make each other upset just by being nice, that would be good. Okay, I'm not completely unhappy with this. It's different. That's for sure. Okay, another question. If you had to lose everyone you know in a tragic accident except one person, who would you choose to survive? Holy crap. That's an unfair question. That's making me cry. I can't answer that question. There's no way. No way can I answer that question. Could you? Do you think you could answer that question? First off, that would be a lot of people gone. If everyone you know, if there was that many people all killed in a tragic accident, I don't know that I would mentally survive that. I mean, think about it. That's your parents, that's your children, that's your spouse, that's your friends, your boss. I mean, everyone you know. People at your church, people at your gym, people at your neighbors. I mean, that's everyone. That would be apocalyptic, and I'm not sure that I would want to survive that. Can't I choose to be in that group of dead people as well? Because that would be my ultimate choice. I wouldn't want one person to survive. I wouldn't want, if it was that bad, I would not want one person to survive with me. I wouldn't want any of us to survive. We can all just go together. I'd be okay with that. I would not be okay with being the only ones left of everyone that I know. So no, I can't really answer that question. That one's going to haunt me. Some of these questions are just kind of silly. But that one is really just going to haunt me. The thought of everyone I know being gone. We're almost done here, folks. Getting closer. One more question. If you could have one meal from your past exactly as it was, which one would you repeat? Oh, I would repeat the dinner at the steakhouse on the Carnival ship. Absolutely. Which one? The first one we did? Whichever one it was that had the little Wagyu beef burger. I don't remember which one that was, but yes. Not the one that had the rude, nasty people sitting at the table next to us. But so probably I think it was the first. First time we went to the Carnival Steakhouse. Yes, I would repeat that. Absolutely. Bite for bite, morsel for morsel. Okay. All right. It wasn't exactly what I had planned, what I had in my head, but it's what happened, and I'm okay with it. You know, you gotta just live with however things go. Putting away my colors, because if I don't put them away right away, then things don't go well here. Let's see. This one came from in here. And in here. And no, that didn't come from there. That came from over here. Oh, goodness. And the lids aren't staying on. This is not my favorite set of colors. Just FYI. It's this brand, STA Aqua Natural. I had one go moldy on me. The lids don't stay on. The colors aren't accurate to the barrel. There's a whole plethora of things that are not my favorite, so I wouldn't recommend them. But since I have them, I'm not going to waste them. I'm going to use them, and then when they're gone, I won't buy them again. I need to sign this, and I need to put the name. What was it called? Just Tribal, right? Yeah. Okay. Which direction does it want to live? Does it want to live with the yellow and the green that way? That way? I like the yellow and the green on this diagonal. I don't know if it needs to, which way it needs to go. I'm just going to put it this way. Alright, so that's the one we did today. Yeah, you guys go out and do something nice for someone today. Don't think about everyone in your world dying in a horrible accident, because that was just a horrible thing to think about. When my husband gets home from what he's doing, we're going to work on some furniture refinishing, and that'll be fun together. And yeah, you guys have a great day. I'm going to go upload these videos, and I will see you later. We're going to be, oh my gosh, this one was July 3rd. This one's being uploaded on July 3rd. Oh, my son's birthday week. You guys have a great 4th of July, because I won't see you until after. And hopefully we can all go out and celebrate something by then. I don't know. I would have thought a month ago that we would be released, and we're not. So who knows? I don't even know. Crazy times we live in. You guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.